Today I'm going to show you how to create your multi-view or orthographic drawing using Inventor. To get started, you go and you select Drawing so that we can start our multi-view sketch. From here, you look up in your ribbon and you find Base. This is where we're going to find the file that we would like to draw. So in this drawing view box that opened up, find your file folder with the magnifying glass on it. And here we're going to search for our flash drive so that we can find the file that we have saved on it. Here's my flash drive. Here's my foam cube example that I've created for this project. And you hit open. And that's going to put your front view right down in this lower left-hand corner where that front view should be. Now you have to think, where are your dimensions going to go on this? Some are going to be on the top, some are going to be on the right side, the left side, and possibly even some on the bottom depending on your shape. So if you click here, you can move your shape around this view window. We still want to keep it in the lower left-hand corner, but we just want to move it up a little bit in case we need to put some dimensions down underneath. So let's move it up, click, and that is placed. Now we can go ahead and place our top view and our right side view. In order to do that, all you have to do is take your cursor and go straight up, and you'll see a little green outline of that top view. When you've got it positioned where you want, you go ahead and you click, and it's already aligned for you, so you don't have to worry about alignment. To get our right side view, you go straight out to the right. When you get it where you want, keeping in mind the dimensions that you might have to put in, you click, and that right side view is placed. Now, we need to place our isometric view. To do that, let's go straight up from our right side view, and you'll see in that upper right-hand corner box, there is another little green dotted box there. Go ahead and click, and our isometric view is in. So once that is all placed where you want, you go ahead and you hit OK. You'll notice everything turned white on us. That's okay for our three multi-view sketches here, but we want this isometric view to be shaded. So go ahead and double click on it, and your drawing view is going to open again. Here in the style box on the right hand side of that drawing view box that opened up, you'll see these three images here right under the word style. The one all the way on the right says shaded. If you click that and then click OK, your isometric view will become shaded. Now, imagine these aren't the size that you want. If you double click on your front view again, you can go back into that style window and you can select the different scale that you would like it to be at. If you want it smaller, you can shrink it, and the rest will shrink with it. If that's too small, you wanted it bigger, click OK, and the rest grow with it. This is far too big. The previous one was far too small. The 4:1 that we started with, I think, was probably right on where we want. So we'll go ahead and hit OK, and we have our sketching done. Now we need to add our dimensions to this in order to finish up. So to add dimensions, you go up into your ribbon tabs and you find Annotate. Click that, and all the way to the left of the ribbon, on the ribbon, you will see Dimension. So go ahead and click Dimension. Now this is going to allow you to select what you want to dimension. Since we know we always start on our front view, that's where I'm going to start. I would like to dimension the full width of this puzzle piece first. That's our longest dimension. So I'll select the far left side, I'll select the far right side, and then drag my cursor up. And you'll see that dimension comes up with my extension lines, my dimensioning lines, arrows, and my dimension all right there, done for me, sitting inside my dimension line. This is my largest dimension, so I want to make sure that I leave enough room for all my smaller ones to go underneath it. So I pull it as far away from my shape as I can, or as I want to, and then I click and then hit OK. And that dimension is in. Now I can go in and put all my other ones. And I'll go ahead and select those and just work my way down to my smallest dimension here. And this will be the last one I put here. And the dimensioning of that width up there is now taken care of. Now you might want to put more dimensions in on the right side, the bottom, or the left side, depending on your shape. You can do it that exact way where you click dimension, click the sides, and pull them out one by one. Or there's a way to do it where you can get all of those dimensions done at the same time. In order to do that, you go and you click baseline up in your ribbon next to dimension. And what this does is it allows you to select all of the different faces or sides that you would like to include in this dimensioning. So you select those sides, right click, hit continue, and you'll notice my dimensions come out for me. Left click to place them, right click again, hit create, and those dimensions are placed right there on your sketch. That's not all the dimensions that I would need. I just wanted to show you how to do that. So this would be all your width dimensions here. Maybe some of your height if we're following some of those dimension rules. Rule number 2, where we're looking at contour of the shape and placing them that way. But I also want to do the full height and the full depth. In order to do that, you do the same as you did when you were starting the width. You click dimension. I'm going to go do the top view and get my depth. Click the two far sides and pull my dimension out and hit OK. I'm going to go get my height on the right side view. Click the top and the bottom edge, pull that out, place it, and hit OK. And now I have put in my full depth, my full height, and my full width in the front, top, and right side views. Like I said, you will probably need to add some more dimensions along the outside, making sure to follow your dimensioning rules that we talked about in class, and you will have successfully fully dimensioned your puzzle cubes.